Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Have you ever wondered how your body knows exactly when to grow, when to wake up, or even how it responds to fear or hunger? That's the power of chemical coordination and integration, the hidden system of communication running through your body 24/7 without you even realizing it. Today, we're diving deep into the endocrine system, the mysterious network of endocrine glands and hormones that controls almost every vital function in your body. From puberty to metabolism, from sleep cycles to stress responses, this is the real command center you never knew you had. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how your body truly runs like a well-oiled machine. Let's begin. What is chemical coordination and integration? Your body needs to stay in sync. All organs must work together. This coordination is achieved by two systems: nervous system, fast, electrochemical; endocrine system, slower but longer-lasting effects using chemical messengers called hormones. Endocrine glands are ductless glands. They release hormones directly into the bloodstream, unlike exocrine glands like salivary or sweat glands that have ducts. Hormones are non-nutrient chemical messengers made in trace amounts, yet they control massive bodily functions like growth, metabolism, mood, immunity, and reproduction. The human endocrine system includes both organized endocrine glands and diffuse hormone-producing tissues. The organized endocrine glands are the pituitary, hypothalamus, pineal, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, adrenals, pancreas, testis in males, and ovaries in females. Meanwhile, the diffuse hormone-producing tissues are found in organs like the liver, heart, kidneys, and gastrointestinal tract. Let's explore each gland and its superpowers in detail. The hypothalamus is located in the forebrain and links the nervous and endocrine systems. It contains neurosecretory cells that secrete, releasing, and inhibiting hormones. Think of it as a traffic controller, deciding which hormone goes where and when. Here are some examples. GnRH, or gonadotropin-releasing hormone, stimulates the pituitary to release gonadotropins. Somatostatin inhibits the release of growth hormone, or GH. These hormones travel through a special hypophyseal portal system to regulate the anterior pituitary. The posterior pituitary, on the other hand, is directly controlled via neural connections. The pituitary gland, often called the master gland. Nestled in a bony cavity known as the sella turcica, this gland might be tiny, but it sure is mighty. Now let's talk about its divisions. First up, we have the adenohypophysis, or the anterior pituitary. Alright, let's dive into the hormones of the anterior pituitary. GH, or growth hormone, stimulates overall growth. Too much of it leads to gigantism, while too little results in dwarfism. Next we have PRL, or prolactin, which stimulates milk production. Then there's TSH, or thyroid-stimulating hormone, which activates the thyroid gland. ACEH, or adrenocorticotropic hormone, stimulates the adrenal cortex. And we can't forget about LH and FSH, our reproductive hormones. In males, LH stimulates testosterone, and FSH regulates sperm production. In females, LH induces ovulation, and FSH matures ovarian follicles. Lastly, we have the pars intermedia, which secretes MSH, or melanocyte-stimulating hormone. This hormone controls skin pigmentation. Now, let's shift our focus to the neurohypophysis, or the posterior pituitary. This part of the gland stores and releases some crucial hormones. First, we have oxytocin. This hormone contracts the uterus during childbirth and aids in milk ejection. Then there's vasopressin, also known as ADH. This hormone conserves water in the kidneys, and a deficiency can lead to excessive urination. The pineal gland, often referred to as the biological clock. Located in the dorsal forebrain, this tiny gland secretes melatonin, which regulates a few important things: the sleep-wake cycle or circadian rhythm, body temperature, menstrual cycles, and immunity. That's why you feel sleepy when it's dark. Thank melatonin. The thyroid gland, the metabolism manager. Located near the trachea and connected by a flap called the isthmus, it produces several key hormones. T3-triiodothyronine and T4-thyroxine regulate the basal metabolic rate, red blood cell formation, protein, fat, and carbohydrate metabolism. And then there's TCT, or thyrocalcitonin, which lowers blood calcium levels. Iodine is crucial for thyroid function. Its deficiency can cause a few serious issues. goiter, which is thyroid enlargement, and cretinism in infants, leading to mental and physical stunting. On the flip side, too much hormone results in hyperthyroidism, causing rapid heartbeat, weight loss, and anxiety. Parathyroid glands, the calcium controllers. There are 4 tiny glands on the back of the thyroid. They secrete PTH or parathyroid hormone, which raises blood calcium levels by breaking down bones or resorption, increasing calcium absorption from food and reducing calcium excretion in urine. It works with TCT to maintain calcium balance. Thymus, the immunity teacher. Located behind the sternum between the lungs, it produces thymosins, crucial for the development of T cells or cell-mediated immunity and antibody production or humoral immunity. The thymus shrinks with age. That's why immunity weakens in the elderly. Adrenal glands, the emergency responders. Located on top of each kidney, they have 2 parts, the adrenal medulla or inner. Adrenaline, also known as epinephrine, and noradrenaline are often called fight or flight hormones. They increase heart rate, respiration, and glucose levels. The adrenal cortex or outer layer produces several important hormones. Glucocorticoids such as cortisol help manage stress, metabolism, and have anti-inflammatory properties. Mineralocorticoids like aldosterone control sodium and water retention. Androgens contribute to body hair growth during puberty. The pancreas is known as the sugar manager. It's a dual gland, functioning both as an endocrine and exocrine organ. The endocrine part contains the islets of Langerhans. Alpha cells secrete glucagon, which raises blood sugar, while beta cells secrete insulin, which lowers blood sugar. Together, they maintain glucose homeostasis. Diabetes mellitus occurs when insulin is deficient, causing high blood sugar and glucose in urine. Insulin therapy helps control it. Testes, the masculine hormone house. In males, the testes produce sperm or via seminiferous tubules, testosterone or via Leydig cells. Testosterone promotes facial hair, deep voice, muscle mass, development of male sex organs, libido, sperm production. It also has anabolic effects, enhancing protein and carbohydrate metabolism. Ovaries, the feminine powerhouse. In females, ovaries release eggs or ova and secrete estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen develops female sex characteristics, maintains secondary sex organs, and promotes mammary gland growth. Progesterone maintains pregnancy and supports milk secretion in mammary glands. Together, they regulate the menstrual cycle and prepare the body for reproduction. So, that's the chemical coordination and integration system, your body's internal internet made of hormones. From waking you up in the morning to defending you from disease, from controlling your moods to managing your metabolism, your endocrine system runs the show. Your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Thanks for watching Knowledge Chronicle. Stay curious, stay inspired,